Welcome back, everybody, to the Original Content Theater. I'm your host, Stoner Spike.
And I'm that other guy.
Colonel McDoogle.
And I'm still here, Unlimited Puppeteering.
On our last episode of Original Content Theater, Kitana, Vleru, and Mabel and the rest of our cast of Mary Sue's had a fight with assassins from the Dark Rebellion, whatever, and Kitana got 2 orbs for the price of 1. Master Water and Master Wind.
Because the queen just leaves orbs lying around the castle, apparently.
Yeah, like she didn't bother to tell them that there was a, oh yeah, well, by the way, my Master Water orb is down there, you might need it. Like, and what's funny too, because she's all like about, oh, I need to help the avatar, and yet she didn't bother to mention that she had that orb down there the whole time. Was she not going to give it to her?
I don't know. She kept it a secret. It's really weird. She just keeps them in the basement. I don't know who for, but whatever.
It was in one of those secret walls from like Legend of Zelda. You had to bomb it and find it.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. Or you have to have assassins thrown at it. Either way.
So without further ado, this is Chapter 8. We got down the road all the way to the border of the Pyro Nation and the Central Nation. What the hell is the Central Nation?
I have no clue. Because he said that all the nations are named after what they have the powers of.
What element? What is central? My element is central. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Grand Central Station.
Have the power over trains.
Sweet. My element is train. Right.
We already have hair and pedophile, so why not?
I want a pirate character whose element is cannonball. That'd be awesome.
Yes.
We set up camp. This guy likes camping because it was getting dark. I fell asleep and it was that time again. Oh no.
That time again.
That time of the month again?
Oh my.
I had another vision. This one was different. I was in a place I had never seen before. I was running and then I looked over and saw the good cast in the same clothes as I was. What?
I hope she's not wearing a dress.
What were the... Well, okay, like the Kitana's character design, like she has that weird like leotard thing, like the sexy strip like tape thing around her body.
So we've got
that guy wearing the same clothes?
We've got an old man wearing get up that looks like
oh. I just picture they're like kind of like Link, like they're all wearing the same clothes as each other for some reason.
I bet they would.
Golly!
This leotard sure is boring.
Want to learn the elements of the Central Nation? It's easy.
Oh boy.
So the closest I was, but he was able to get stabbed, so I water blast the guy back, and the cast stared at me and yelled, "What? Hey, who's there?" I was scared, so I ran away. Then I ran into a fiery abyss. Why would you run into a fiery abyss?
I just find this line right here really amusing. That he was about. Oh, I thought it said able to get stabbed, and I was
about
like,
to get stabbed. So
no, I guess that's okay. Whatever.
Still, and then she's like, she's scared, so it's like, fire! That sounds safe. Run into the fire. Why? Why would you do that?
I don't know. This makes no sense.
I woke up with my I was scared and ran away into a fiery abyss. I woke up with my senses feel a really strong firepower. Oh god. This Dark Vanquisher is the stupidest fucking villain ever.
I know, right? And maybe he didn't hire these people. Maybe it just so happens that he's an idiot too, and he didn't know where any of these people were, and they just happened to walk by her constantly.
It's so fucking stupid. Then where were we? Just then.
This is a huge pyramid.
It is.
Let me scroll down.
Ran. Just then. Where were we? Felt really firepower. I opened my eyes and saw a guy grow flames coming at me. What?
Whoa, sky grow flames.
Just then, Vleru blasted light him. You know, light is. I'm not even gonna go there. Just light. You just threw light at him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's already pretty bright. He's on fire, guy. Just saying.
Light him, and I jump up and pulled out the broadsword. I then opened up my senses and felt master fire within him. He was coming straight at me. And I went to block. After trying really hard, I pushed him back. He flew back, then Mabel jumped in front of him and in the air and started slashing at him. And the guy was blocked all his attacks. Valeru tried to get beside him and attack him, and he was blocking both of the attacks. I have no idea what that meant.
I don't know either.
Continue.
Okay, this is a very long paragraph. Mabel was knocked back to the ground, and Valeru jumped back while shoot light blasts at him. I jumped up and slashed him in the front while still in the air. I followed him to the ground while charging lightning blade to make it more deadly. My thoughts were, if I don't go all out, we're toast.
Well, you know what they say about toast, right? All toast is toast.
Brilliant. You want to keep going? Oh, okay. Let me see here. Just before we hit the ground, I slashed and hit him. He went in the ground harder.
How do you do that?
Getting slashed gives him boners. Then he... What? Alright, he went into the ground harder than he would if I didn't hit him. Oh, okay, then he would if I didn't hit him, whatever. I landed a short distance from him and waited for him to get up. We looked over. He appeared to be a man with slicked black hair and was wear a tank top, gloves, and slacks. And was wear... He spelled wear wrong. God damn it. He was where? Next to the tank top, gloves, and slacks.
Is he the villain?
He's one of the many villains.
He wiped the blood from his mouth and said,
You think I'm done?
Not until I'm done with you. You know how many mercenaries like you that I've killed?
She's such a bloodthirsty monster. Jesus, it's like, she killed Goggle Fujita for no reason. And then now she's bragging about how many people she's killed. I answered. Mercenary? He started laughing. Kid, I'm no mercenary. I'm collecting all the master's powers, and you have 3. And it seems that the kid over there has 1. I wonder which one it is, he explained.
But you can't have more than one. You implode. The creator forbids it for normal people.
I explained to him, why?
yeah, why? Like, the creator just thought it would be funny to give, 3 people the powers over everything, and then if anyone else tries to have more than one, they'll, collapse in on themselves like a fucking star turning into a black hole or something.
I don't know.
And how does she even know that they're gonna implode if they have,
How do you know this? How do they know this stuff? They always do this all the fucking time with information that we've never established, and they're like, hey, by the way, this, how do you know this?
Well, yeah, considering that they've probably never seen this happen to anyone before.
Yeah, I could see Blake, if Lakery said it, because he's old and all-powerful and whatever, who gives a shit, he might know this, but not them.
My big question is, how do they figure out who is the cast exactly? I guess Lakery knew that she was a cast, but how did he know that? And, if you want to test to see if someone's a cast, you have to pretty much, take the risk of imploding, I guess.
Well, I won't spoil it, but we kind of understand why she's the cast towards the end of the book, and it has to do with her father character, and it's just fucking
stupid, though.
Yeah, but whatever. You don't think I know that? That's why I got this power holder, he said, pulling out a pocket-sized device. See, it's able to hold all the powers of the masters. Now fork over the powers over. He has a power glove or a dual disc. I'm not sure what it is.
I don't know. Why can't it be both?
Oh, God.
We're gonna have to draw that.
Yeah, we are.
You know which power I have? Then take this.
Valeru said as he ice blasted him. I lightning blasted him right after. He then blasted the blast black.
Try saying that 10 times fast. He blasted the blast back. Blasted the blast back. Blah, blah, blah.
He then let out a huge amount of energy, and then all of a sudden it cuts to dialogue. You guys are weak. You don't even know your forms yet, he said as he shot fire at me and Valeru. Mabel slashed him out nowhere, but failed. What? then he didn't slash him if he failed. It was as if his sword went through. He was shot back flying in a direction. Not what, but in a direction. Then the guy went over, picked up Valeru, and said, "Now hand over the powers."
Never!
He said back. "Fine then," the guy said to him. He readied a huge fire blast. At the same time, I heard a voice in my head. "Use water form. All you do is release water power, then quick seal it around your body. He can do it." What?
Who are you?
I asked it. "I'm your fairy godmother." "Never mind that. Just do it if you want to save your friends and yourself."
Never mind me explaining anything. Just do what I tell you. Kill your family. I did what it told me. I released my water energy. I released my water energy, just held it in. I don't know. Just then, my body was turned to water. And you're dead. But then, I felt like falling over.
"Restrain yourself as long as you can and fight,"
said the voice. I blasted the guy, stopping his charge. Valeru fell unconscious. He was just so startled. She turned into water. He's like,
He's such a badass with his Slipknot t-shirt and he's passing out. Yeah, sure.
The guy got up and blasted fire at me. I stopped it with water blast.
Yeah, she's made out of water, so it's not gonna hurt her.
Oh, maybe it would turn her into steam. I don't know. Let me see here. Then I jumped through the blast and blast a massive water blast again towards him. So many blasts. It's just blasts everywhere. I jumped up and charged water bubble and shot it at the guy. Is there a fire and wind bubble?
I don't fucking care at this point. But again, she's throwing bubbles at him. Really?
Bubbles, Sharon! Bubbles!
Mercury bubbles blast!
I'm the fucking Prince of Darkness. I turned off water form and got fire's powers. She killed him? With bubbles?
How? With bubbles? What?
Yeah. Oh.
Bubbles. Bubbles, my one weakness.
After I collapsed into Mabel arms. Apparently water form was so devastating for her, she turned into a pile of Mabel's arms.
I have a power to make more arms.
The elemental power of Mabel arms.
I guess now we know what Mabel's element power is.
Oh, Mabel arms.